Everybody get up out your seats right now. We're gonna have a love celebration right now. We're gonna have a love celebration.
Recipe for Progress. That's the theme of the 2024 edition of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's Goalkeepers event, and Manhattan in New York is the venue.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Where you are from should never determine the outcome of your life.
American singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist John Batiste lights up the stage with his band to begin a night of entertainment and insightful conversations. As world leaders, change makers, friends, and partners of the foundation gather in this hall to celebrate, reward, and discuss the opportunities to ensure better nutrition for all.
Goalkeepers, please welcome Minister Mohammed Ali Pate.
Nigeria's Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohammed Ali Pate, highlights the need to tackle malnutrition now.
In 1993, I was a young clinician working with the Medical Research Council laboratories in the Gambia. And I remember one day, a mother came into our clinic carrying her child. He was very sick with malaria, and I thought I had everything I needed to save the boy's life. But his mother had brought him too late. He died in my arms. And I knew it was not the mother's fault. There were so many factors beyond the mother's control. In that moment, I felt a very deep sense of disappointment that I could not save that child's life. And I realized that health is not just about what happens in the clinic. It is about a whole health system around people, everything from the medicines to the research to financing to deliver that makes us deliver the value that is possible and improve the health of populations. And in my country, we have seen a remarkable decrease in malaria cases, in HIV deaths, and many other vaccine-preventable diseases. We've seen progress in TB treatment. But over the past 5 years, that progress has stalled. Malnutrition traps mankind in poverty, in suffering, in the tears of the past. Because when people can't grow, neither can their economies. It is estimated that malnutrition costs low-income countries between 3 to 16% of their GDP. It is the equivalent of a permanent and deep recession. But there is hope. By joining hands, we can reboot this golden age in health. So I introduce you Mr. Bill Gates.
The co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Bill Gates, stresses the need for impactful solutions for malnutrition in a warming world.
Well, thank you, Minister Pate. I've had the privilege of working with Minister Pate, learning from him and working towards ambitious goals for health in Nigeria and the world for several decades. I want to welcome everyone. Thanks for coming here tonight. By my reckoning, I think one of mankind's greatest achievements of all time happened during the first 2 decades of the 21st century. And that was that we cut the number of children under the age of 5 dying from over 10 million to under 5 million. But the progress during the last 5 years has stalled. Tonight, we will talk about how we can get back on track, making that progress once again. You know, I believe that helping children survive and thrive should remain the world's highest priority. We have about 200 million kids who suffer from the worst forms of malnutrition, stunting and wasting. And so those are the things that we need to go in and dramatically reduce. So tonight you're going to hear about these new innovations that have turned our knowledge of malnutrition into these very cost-effective, very scalable interventions that can improve literally hundreds of millions of lives. And this is how we can help children achieve their full potential.
With an estimated 148 million children experiencing stunting and a significant number of that in Africa, the continent cannot sit back and watch. Some are already implementing solutions.
So there's a common say that if you go to any country in the world and you want to see how a health system performs, and you have only 1 minute, just check on one indicator or two, the maternal health and infant mortality. 20 years ago in my country, that was a few years after the genocide happened, we had more than 1,000 mothers dying for every 100,000 live births. So today it has gone down to around 200, but for us it's not enough, because those are too many lives. Mm-hmm. And that is where we think that iron, folic acid we've been providing for pregnant mothers, not even all, is not enough. And that's where we think that products like MMS, bringing 15 vitamins and minerals together in a single small tablet, is going to be a game changer.
So what is the microbiome? The microbiome is a vast universe of 39 trillion microbes that are viruses, bacteria, fungi that are on our body and inside our body. The vast majority of those are inside our gut. And what we're learning today is that nutrition, the microbiome, and the immune system are working together to keep us healthy. And when they don't, this actually leads to negative trajectories. This is new understanding of the microbiome, nutrition, and the immune system, and the impact of the mother-child diet can unlock discovery that will change the way we understand our health and also ourselves. So this is actually our first medicine, as we have discussed so much today. And we have now extraordinary insights showing that actually what we eat can in an immediate manner change your microbiome function and composition.
It's a great honor to the Gates Foundation to present you with the Goalkeepers Global Award.
One of the highlights of the event is the presentation of the 2024 Global Goalkeeper Award to the President of Brazil, Lula da Silva. This session with President Lula da Silva reveals the creation of Bolsa Familia, a robust anti-poverty and social inclusion program that helped lift millions of people out of poverty, reducing the nation's stunting rate from 37% to 7% over 3 decades. He is building on this domestic legacy to champion the Global Alliance on Hunger and Poverty as a signature initiative of Brazil's G20 presidency.
Aí, Bill Gates, eu fico indignado.
An initiative that embraces strategies to improve food security, enhance health, reduce poverty, and promote equity at scale. President Lula da Silva believes there has to be a political will from governments around the world to include the poor in their budgets.
Por isso, obrigado pela oportunidade.
Thank you.
For the co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Bill Gates, who wraps up discussions, funding must be high to create impactful projects.
We needed people to commit, to be energized around this cause. Progress is not inevitable, but it is possible as long as we commit together.
The event is crowned with a roll call of 10 goalkeeper champions who are experts, innovators, advocates and leaders from around the world, leading the charge towards a more nourished world, including Nigeria's Director of Nutrition for the Ministry of Health, Ladidi Bako Ayebusi. The objective of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Goalkeepers event is to bring together a community of global changemakers who champion the sustainable development goals of the United Nations to energize and inspire each other to continue making progress. According to the CEO of the foundation, Mark Sisman, this year the focus is on more than 400 million children who are not getting the nutrients they need to grow and thrive. While climate change is making that challenge harder to solve, progress is possible. Change is possible.